Oh, shoot. So, dude, how are you doing today? Yeah, I'm chilling. I was doing some homework earlier, so here's what your program is going to look like for the next week. We changed the volume on some of these exercises, and hopefully with the form feedback that we have, I think that this coming week will be a really productive week of training. So I'll see you next week. Sawa dudes. Over the past 6 months, I gave free calisthenics coaching to 3 people, and now I'm officially starting an online coaching program. But before that, let's rewind by 6 months. Back then, I was making great progress in my training. I had just unlocked front lever pull-ups with momentum and a very short straddle planche. I also had a decent base in skills like handstands, pull-ups, back levers, and V-sits. And I thought to myself, why don't I try starting an online coaching program? I already make educational videos about calisthenics, so it makes sense for me to try coaching people one-on-one. So I made a vlog and announced that I would give free coaching to 3 people. Applications came in, and that's how I met my first students, Johan, Remy, and Sean. Johan is a 26-year-old medical student who's been doing calisthenics for 6 months. He's 169 centimeters and 67 kilograms, and he has some athletic experience through judo and going to the gym. His strength level coming into the coaching is as follows. He could do 5 pull-ups with 10 kilograms, 5 overhead presses with 50 kilograms, muscle-ups, a several second advanced tuck front lever, and a handstand with bent arm balancing. During our coaching together, Johan increased his pull-ups to 3 sets of 5 with 17.5 kilograms, his overhead press to 3 sets of 5 of 52.5 and 50 kilograms, unlocked a piked straddle front lever, unlocked the ring muscle up, and improved his handstand. Also, according to 2 DEXA scans that Johan got, he lost fat and gained muscle during the time we worked together. Good job, Johan. Overall, we made steady progress, especially if you consider that Johan was very busy with his medical studies. But don't just take my word for it, here's what Johan has to say.
Hi guys, I'm Johan, and Jimmy asked me to share something about the time we spent working together. Firstly, I would say that it's great to have someone be able to critique your form and then give tips on exercises that add to your weaknesses. I think I gained a lot of knowledge about exercise selection as well as periodization. Beforehand, it wasn't totally sure for me which exercises to incorporate at what time and how to structure workouts. The coaching process consisted of coaching calls in which we discussed how training had been the previous week, and then we looked forward to next week. We discussed rep ranges, weights to use next week, if we would change certain exercises, and we did form checks. I also admire Jimmy's flexibility as we were 8 time zones apart.
Remy is a 20-year-old college student who's been doing power building and calisthenics for a total of 10 months. He's 178 centimeters, which is the same as me, and 69.5 kilograms. At the start of our coaching, Remy could do a 17-second hanging L-sit, a tuck front lever, 6 pull-ups with 17.5 kilograms, and these were his powerlifting 1-rep maxes. During our coaching together, Remy got a 15-second elevated L-sit, 22.5 kilogram weighted pull-up for 3 sets of 5, a 6-second super advanced tuck front lever, and improved his pike push-ups from this to this. He's also on his way to unlocking the handstand. In addition, Remy improved his powerlifting numbers to this. Here's what Remy had to say about the coaching.
Working with Jimmy has been a really great experience. I came into it as a complete calisthenics beginner and managed to really develop some of my skills and a lot of bodyweight strength in both push and pull, while still keeping fairly strong legs and developing my powerlifting and learning to Olympic lift. We worked through a lot of injuries that I developed before we started training together, and they're almost completely gone now. Overall, the experience was great. The check-ins kept me accountable. His advice is super good.
Sean is a 19-year-old college student with 7 months of calisthenics experience and a background in swimming. He's 167 centimeters and 67 kilograms. His initial stats include 15 one-arm push-ups, a 10-second handstand, a 3-second straddle front lever, a 70-pound weighted pull-up, and some pretty good pike push-ups. During our coaching together, Sean unlocked the V-sit, the back lever, the bent arm press to handstand, the tuck planche, and the human flag. He improved his handstand significantly, increasing both his hold times and his form, and increased his weighted pull-up to 3 sets of 5 with 50 pounds. He did all this while gaining almost 10 pounds of body weight. Here's what Sean has to say about his coaching experience.
Jimmy sucks. He's a terrible coach. Just kidding though. Jimmy was an amazing coach. Going back to when we started coaching, I barely knew anything about calisthenics. I was like 6 months in, and I was just really overwhelmed with all the tutorials online, all the progressions to follow, all the programs there were, and I didn't know what would be the best for me. And Jimmy helped. He had a program for me that he would refine every week depending on the progress I made or how I was feeling that week. Or, you know, if I had an injury or something, he would like throw in some rehabilitation exercises and stuff like that. So yeah, he introduced me to stuff I never even considered that would be possible for me in this time frame. He also gave me a really good foundation in terms of knowledge and how to program and how to progress on my own as well. Jimmy's cool. Sign up for his coaching service.
Overall, I think my students made good progress. It wasn't anything insane like what you might see on social media, but I'd say it's pretty realistic. I learned a lot from coaching these guys, and I know I still have a lot to learn moving forward. Anyways, as I mentioned earlier, I'm officially starting a calisthenics online coaching program. What this entails is a weekly coaching call, custom programs, and constant feedback throughout the week. If you're an adult interested in learning calisthenics skills like the ones you've seen on my channel, or want to improve your general health and fitness, feel free to sign up for coaching with me through the form link below. Also, for those of you who are interested in making YouTube videos, I'd be down to share some advice and collab on some videos as well. Right now, the scope of this coaching program is looking to be at least 6 months, and my current rate is $100 a month. Trying to be fully transparent, I plan to use this money to buy camera equipment for my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Have a great rest of your day. See ya.